Students, welcome in your social science class. Today we are going to read chapter 9th, Establishment of Company Rule in India. In the previous lecture we discussed about how East India Company have to fight with French East India Company to control over India. Okay, and they have to fight with local princes to control over India. Many wars we have discussed in this chapter like Carnatic War, Mysore War and Maratha War. Today we are going to discuss Anglo-Sikh War. British wanted to control over Punjab, that's why there was a war of series Anglo-Sikh War. Anglo-Sikh War, British wanted to control over complete Punjab, northwest provinces, northwest region of India. That's why there was a first Sikh-Anglo War was fought between Sikh and British East India Company. First Anglo-Sikh War was held on 1845 to 1846. During this period, the Sikh power was growing in the northwest region of Punjab. Period of 1845, the Sikh regiment or Sikh was growing very fastly in the northwest region of Punjab. British made a peace treaty with Maharaja Ranjit Singh. Maharaja Ranjit Singh was the ruler of Punjab region. Okay, he was very brave soldier and he was a very nice administrator of Punjab. That's why British made a peace treaty with Maharaja Ranjit Singh to check his growing power. Okay, the power of Maharaja Ranjit Singh was growing very fastly. That's why the British wanted to control the growing power of Maharaja Ranjit Singh. So they made a peace treaty with Maharaja Ranjit Singh. Okay, but after the death of Maharaja Ranjit Singh, there was a lot of infighting amongst Sikhs. Okay, Sikh war after death of Maharaja Ranjit Singh, Sikh were not united and there was a lot of disturbance amongst Sikh. Sikh had built up a strong army against British. Okay, British started disturbance after the death of Maharaja Ranjit Singh and that's why Sikh had to build a strong army against British and Afghan aggression. There was a aggression from Afghan side also. So for both British and Afghan, they have to build a strong army against both the British and Afghan. When British attack after the death of Maharaja Ranjit Singh, British attack on Punjab, the united force of Punjab. In Punjab army, the force were united, Hindu, Muslim and Sikh. And when British attack on the united force of Punjab, the Punjab army faced British army very bravely. But Prime Minister Lal Singh and Commander Tej Singh turned traitor. Okay, Prime Minister Lal Singh and Commander Tej Singh turned traitors. Okay, and Punjab army was defeated when both turned traitors. Turned traitors means deceive their country, Deshdrohi, or then Punjab army was defeated by British East India Company. They were forced when the Punjab army was defeated by British East India Company. They were forced to sign the Treaty of Lahore. According to this treaty, the British occupy Jalandhar, Doab and Jammu Kashmir area. They handed over Jammu Kashmir to Raja Gulab Singh Daroga. Okay, and after this war, British won the battle and Sikh lost the battle and they have to sign a Treaty of Lahore. According to this treaty, British occupy the area of Doab area, Jalandhar and Doab area, and Jammu Kashmir area was under the control of Raja Gulab Singh Daroga. Now come to the next, Second Sikh-Anglo War. Second Sikh-Anglo Wars were held on 1848 to 1849. Now British wanted to control a complete Punjab. On complete Punjab, British wanted a complete control of Punjab. But this was possible by ending the Sikh kingdom. That's why they wanted to end the Sikh kingdom completely. Okay, this was the main reason of second Sikh Anglo war, and the another reason which is known as the immediate cause of the war. Okay, now we will discuss what was the immediate cause of the second Sikh Anglo war. Okay, now Lal Dalhousie, who is known as a great annexionist, okay, who wanted to control, annexionist means a person who wanted to control another country or another region of someone else, where anybody, another kingdom. Clear? Annexionist means a person who wanted to control another region, okay, who wanted to extend the area of his own kingdom. So Lal Dalhousie was known as a great annexionist, okay, and then he charged that time. Lal Dalhousie, or a charge was there on Prime Minister Lal Singh, the charge of a conspiracy, that according to conspiracy means a person who made a plan against someone else, okay, a person who tried to make a plan someone else against someone else, or a country or a person. And Commander Lal Singh was exiled. Exile means a person who was sent outside of the country or another country, okay, a person who is forced or who is sent to another country for a political reason, special for a political reason. So Lal Singh was Lal Singh was sent out of Punjab, and he was charged of conspiracy, okay, by Lal Dalhousie. And you know that Lal Dalhousie was a great annexionist, and after sent out from Punjab, when Lal Singh was sent out from Punjab, there was a good chance to attack on Punjab. So Lal Dalhousie, British East India Company, attack on Punjab, and that after this British East India Company made Punjab a part of British part. Okay, after the defeat of Punjab was became a part of British India in 1849. Now question is, who was known as great annexionist? When did Punjab become a part of British India? Okay, the first question answer will be Lal Dalhousie, and the second answer answer of the second question is 1849. After second Anglo-Sikh war, you can see in the map of India, okay, upper side there is a now political map, the present political map of India, and you can see the land of 5 rivers, 5 waters, 5 rivers, or you can see the map of Punjab that was completely controlled by British East India Company in 1849. In 1849, Punjab became a part of East India Company, British East India Company. The British started consolidate their power by limiting the, okay, when British East India Company was able to complete control over Punjab. Now British started consolidate their power by limiting the power of Indian princes and building a strong army in India. After the winning of Punjab, they started control other part of India by building a strong army in India. Okay, so students, today we discuss about first Anglo-Sikh war and second Anglo-Sikh war. After the end of, or at the end of second Sikh Anglo war, British were able to control over Punjab in 1849. Okay beta, so you have to learn this question, and you have to learn and write first Anglo-Sikh war and second Anglo-Sikh war. Thank you. Have a nice day.